Hi, this is Elena Shea in Iowa Mom, and it doesn't look like it's time to garden, does it? I want to start some plants indoors before it's time to put them in the ground. And believe it or not, in about 8 weeks, it's going to be time to put plants into the ground. Typical garden plants that people like to grow would be tomatoes. And then if you want to grow peppers or eggplants, they need to be started indoors ahead of time. Let's get some good quality potting mix, and it makes it so that the roots can go in real easily. If you use dirt like right out in your yard and put that into pot, it will get hard as a rock. And so you need something that's going to make it easy for those roots to grow. One of the cheaper ways to go with getting pots for the soil is just using some plain old styrofoam cups. And then we're going to poke holes in those for drainage. And then you need some kind of a tray that's going to be moisture resistant. And if you don't have one, then you can use a box lid and just slide it into a trash bag. Like that. It'd be nice if we had a little smaller one, but that's what I've got. And make sure you smooth it out. Now I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put some tape right on here, and making sure that's still, yep. A simple pencil works really nicely. Poke holes all the way around, so we get some nice drainage through there. That way the dirt will have just what it needs, but no extra. You're not going to waterlog your plants. I'm just sticking my hand in here and grabbing a handful and putting it in the cup, and then I press it down with the back of my fingers. Pressing it down like that with this good potting mix is not going to make it hard. It's just going to pack it together so that it's ready for planting. And I go through and fill all the pots first before I start to plant. The first time you water potting soil, it's going to not absorb really well. It's going to kind of stay on the top for a while. And that's the reason why it's a good idea to water them before you plant. And that way the water or the soil is ready to receive the seeds and receive the water. And then another thing I've done, I've saved popsicle sticks, but you don't have to run out and get popsicles. One of the things I like about these is that once they're grown, you can actually mark the plants out in the garden with those same markers. If you don't have something like that, you can just mark on the container itself. And you always check to see the depth. This one says to plant 1/4 inch deep. And I have a pencil that I'm using. I'm wanting to get it about 1/4 inch deep, so I'm looking to see that's about 1/4 inch if I poke it like that. Okay, and then I have these little tiny seeds. So I'm going to put one of those seeds in each one of those little holes. Okay, now you can see where the 3 seeds are in those little dents. So I'm going to take my pencil and poke it, make sure it's down there nice and firm, about 1/4 inch down. I'm just pushing the soil in on both sides. I'm going to take my fingers and just press down in there. Once that's planted, we're going to give it another little drink of water. You want to be kind of easy on pouring the water in so it doesn't dislodge the seeds. Okay, to keep the moisture in after we've watered all this, we're just going to put a plastic bag over top. Seeds sprout a lot faster if they're in really nice warm soil. So one thing you can do is put them on top of the refrigerator where it's nice and warm. Okay, I'm going to check on them like every day and make sure they're nice and moist. So once they start sprouting, we're going to put them in a nice sunny window and they're going to enjoy that good sunshine. This is about 10 days later. And now, about 4 weeks later.
you can see how they've changed. If you don't have a sunny window, you can buy an inexpensive shop light and put in a grow bulb. That is something you can get at a hardware store.
This is Lena Shea, and I'm a mom. Thanks for watching.